just remember one night, things were really rough. I was really scared. I didn't know what was going on. I was feeling very surreal. I'd see someone and forget that I saw them, you know, and just within an hour, my memory would be gone from that last hour. And I just remember coming home one day in my car. I went straight up to my room and I knelt down beside my bed and I started praying, crying out to God. I probably wasn't praying, I was crying. And I said, God, what is going on? What is going on? I'm so scared, God. What is going on? And I went into a vision. So I'm kneeling beside my bed and I'm seeing this vision. And it's like I'm there, it's interactive. And I could feel the emotion of it and stuff. And there was me in the front of this room. It was a kind of a dim lit room. And I was at the very front of it. And I had my acoustic guitar in my hand and I was singing songs to God, just thanking Him. It was gratitude and thanksgiving about His faithfulness, and He was so faithful. I just loved Him and all this stuff. And it was like a level of praise, a level of worship I'd only ever dreamed of. I've never ever experienced. And I said, Lord, what is this? And He said, this is the other side. I want to break out and stop carrying this weight. Can't take the pressure. I feel I might break. I forgive those who hurt me. I let them go, give them grace. The darkness losing ground seems it can't hold in this state. I'm letting go of the past. Letting go of the past, breaking down the gates. 5 days later, I'm called into the hospital. The doctors have me in there, bring me into this room. There's a neurosurgeon, there's an oncologist, there's a radiation doctor. There's all these different people, specialists of the trade. And they said, here's what we seen 2 months ago on a scan, and they put it up on the computer. Here's what we found this month. And they said, we've only seen this kind of cancer once in 15 years in Halifax. There's no protocol, there's nothing published in the medical history or anything like that to treat this. And if we don't get something started right away, we give you 7 days to live. This victory's too sweet to leave when the past is under my feet. Bright skies ahead, future unlocked for me to achieve whatever's been set up for me to receive. Forgiven, past behind, pain's gone, the future is mine. So at day 7 of what they projected, the chemo was working but not quick enough, and the cancer was still extremely aggressive, and it grew to the point where it blocked off the ventricle in my brain, which caused me to be really aggressive. I don't have any memory of this point, and I was just really, seemed really agitated, really angry. It wasn't me, and they basically thought that was it. I blacked out, and people started rolling into the hospital. My family, my friends, you know, everyone started coming in because they heard the news, and people were getting this news that Rob probably wasn't going to make it through the night. But if they could have heard me on the inside, I knew I was coming through this. I knew that there was hope. I knew that I could make it through this point. Take me from this prison in which I'm encased, pushing against the wall, built to hold me safe, which turned my life into darkness I'm beginning to escape. I remember a friend of mine came to visit, and I woke up, and I looked at him and I said, hey, when did you get here? And he said, I've been here, you know, for about 8 hours. And I said, oh. I said, man. I said, have I talked to you yet? He says, yeah, you've asked me that question like 14 times by now. And so slowly I regained my memory, and the chemo was working, and the cancer was dying. And I was in the hospital for about 6 weeks right off the start. I was stuck in a bed. They had to drill a hole in my skull and put a tube in my brain just to drain the pressure while I was blacked out. And so I couldn't really leave my bed or anything. And that went on for, like I said, a few weeks, and then things got normalized. I see the people from my past, now forgiven. Then I ask, have you let yourself get past the pain you've inflicted on the people who you passed? Life is sweet, smells of love and peace, aromas that can't be beat. I choose to live my whole life free. I'm not going back, no, not this time. I'm not backing down, no, not this time. This victory's too sweet to leave when the past is under my feet. Bright skies ahead, future unlocked for me to achieve whatever's been set up for me to receive. Pain's gone. Past is back. I never gave up on hope, and you know, it didn't matter what the doctor said and what I was facing. I just had to keep on pressing through. I knew that I could get through to the other side. Just because they said you have 7 days doesn't mean that's what you have. And since then, I haven't been able to go back to a regular job, not because I'm not physically able, but because I just can't see myself doing something mundane. So what I decided to do was develop my own business. And now I have a business. It's called Atkinson Multimedia. You can check out my website, messageofhope.ca, and throw some comments on the website. Love to hear from you, and just stay strong.